What's going on, guys? It's good to be back here in front of the camera talking to you guys again, man. It's been a while since my last upload, but I just been living life, bro. Living life, um, doing my own thing. That's really it. Sometimes when you just live life, you sort of prioritize new things and put other things on the back burner. And then once life does its thing, you sort of get back to it. You know what I mean? So I had this idea in my head that I wanted to talk about my next upload. So do people feel like they have forever to live, bro? Do you feel like you have forever to live? And what I mean by that is, I feel like people just don't take action because they feel like they got time always, like they got forever to live. But what if I told you, bro, if you were to die next week, what would you do? Surely, right, you wouldn't be sitting back not doing anything. Surely you'd be doing the things that you want to do, that you've been setting out to do. You only have 1 week left, bro. What you gonna do? Bro, people have become so insecure with social media, bro. It's kind of crazy. I re-downloaded Instagram again 2 months ago while I was gone, and you realize everybody just wants to be the same. Everybody wants to be cool, put on that image of like coolness, just like not be their authentic selves. And then the people who choose to be their authentic selves, they're sort of the ones that make it their own way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's rare to be your authentic self, especially on social platforms nowadays, man. People are really just trying to please for their own gain, or trying to please for people to accept them for what they're not, for who they're not. um and me personally, bro, I feel like there's so many things that I've set out to want to do in my life that I still haven't done. And that's not like me blaming myself or putting myself down anyway. It's just sort of like, I've had so many goals and thoughts in mind, but I've fallen complacent so much in terms of getting started or doing the things that I've wanted to set out to do, or different ideas and different goals that I've had in mind. I've just fallen complacent with a lot of things in terms of like wanting to do these things or like get started. And getting started is always the hardest part, bro. It's always the hardest part. And I feel like nowadays it's easy to fall complacent in life because you could just feel content with where you're at, really. People have fallen content with where they're at, and they just decide to lay down and scroll, and scroll TikTok, Instagram reels, whatever they may do, and wake up the next day and repeat their life process and not want to be great, you know. And what I say by being great, I mean like fulfilling your life's purpose, fulfilling what it is you're set out to do. And it could be as simple as, doing something simple in your life, or even doing things greater than it may seem. But we all have a purpose, bro. And at the end of the day, time is never on your side. Time is the enemy, man, because you'll never have forever. And that's just one thing I don't think people really realize. Just like that, your life could be taken, bro, at any second. And it's important to ground yourself and realize that you don't have forever to accomplish your goals, accomplish your dreams. You don't have forever with your loved ones, with your family. You don't have forever with your friends. You may not have forever at the job you love. You may not have forever doing the things you love. I mean, not may not. You don't have forever. Nobody has forever in anything. And I think people are starting to wake up to that. I hope. I think more men, it seems like, are waking up to the reality of like dating and just fake ego, bro. People have just gotten so egotistical and so mentally out of tune with what is reality that they live in their own little reality world in their mind, which is crazy, bro. I guess the takeaway from this is like, we don't have forever to do what you want to do. Time is not on your side. So take that action, bro. Take that step. take that freaking step, bro. And I know it could be just me talking right here, listening, whatever, but yeah, complacency is the worst enemy, bro. And so is procrastination. So that's it, man. Just stay locked in. See ya.